girl styled red dyed hair, and a white walker glowing blue styled eyes. It's just, oh, I don't know.
Oh hi, it's the next day.
Somebody eats you, and just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, there's actually a feature where you can turn into
Let's smoke some weed.
the person that ate you, which I guess is gameplay, and then
for the
kind of
day.
feud
Like for the first, you know what I fucking mean.
Very, very weird. But if you're actually downloading this mod for some more gameplay reasons that maybe you can use in combat and change the type of battle for yourself, there's some advanced perks you can get, like forcing yourself down your target's throat and then literally controlling them. Anyways, it just gets weirder and weirder, and the weirdness doesn't seem to end. So it's just escalating somehow. So we're gonna move on to the last mod. And the last mod is Make Skyrim Straight Again. And I'm guessing the title alludes to the fact that a lot of players of Skyrim play female characters for, you know, whatever reason, and then end up using these mods where they do other female characters, thus a never-ending cycle of only females forever. But no, as much as we all seem to love lesbian relationships, it's finally time to create a male character. This is, my friends, Chad McThunder. Now, the main premise of this mod is that you are Dragonborn, killer of dragons, absorber of their souls, user of the voice, and last thing that Bethesda forgot, abuser of your reputation, slay as many women as possible for cold hard gold, which is completely canon and definitely something that would happen. That's right. Unlike 99% of the mods in Lover's Lab where you are a woman and times are tough, this mod brings in a totally new concept, chats, knocking on doors if the mod's simply not.
There's no double join.
Harvesting, praying, children. Okay, the children even have animations they play for you. And it's strangely awkward, but incredibly endearing. Makes them feel like real children, actual people, not some kind of potato-headed, soulless fuck that can't be killed. Emptying out kegs, emptying out balls. Oh wait, that's different. Mod. Giving applause. Taking out firewood permanently in the inn. What? Looting animals also includes a knife, like you're harvesting them in real life, very immersive. And if you have Skyrim Souls, which basically unpauses the game when you have menus open, you can even have a reading animation when you read books or scrolls. And since your game is unpaused, your character will continue looting through the entire time until you're done. And that is immersive, my friend. But what is really mind-blowing is what you can do in dungeons. Right, check this out. You can actually see your character physically moving those animal fucking puzzle things. And that is just so goddamn cool. It works, you know, it really just goddamn works. Except when you T-pose for like a split second for no reason, but then it works. Next up we have a mod that adds a mini-map. What a great idea. It's been done before, but not to this degree. The map is actually very detailed. It could actually be what they see in the creation kit, or then an extremely zoomed up version of the world map. In fact, it's so accurate to the game it even changes based on the enemy you have, as well as the time of day. Now, in this map, you're obviously going to be able to see where the doors are, and NPCs, bodies of water, points of interest, other characters. That is exactly what an NPC is, and most importantly, maybe most unfairly, where your enemies are, exactly where they are, pinpoint in relation to each other, and they'll actually turn red as soon as you're engaged.
Pause it, head to bed, wake up in the morning, and yeah, chill somewhere, like chill over here, basically. chill over here at the bed. 7 in the morning. Hey boss, can one of you go down to the fucking shops and get me a double cheeseburger and a chocolate sundae from that shop where I went to? Yeah. I know what are you talking about, boss? Cool, thanks. See you soon, boss. See you when I get back. Done. See ya. Close the bitch. Chill down here, buddy. Push play. Let's have a joint for today.
On the other hand, active followers will turn green, and people who are dead will be gray. And let's say you don't like the way it looks, the location, the color, or whatever it is, somebody has actually so graciously created a mini-map INI maker so you can customize it and design it and have your very own bespoke mini-map right towards your specifications, you fucking bumpy uglies. And then there's
another join.
Getting
Here you go, show.
this relationship is sometimes the only way people will ever do it. He's all about commitment.
Let's eat it here, I guess, and have a joint.
Unlike Ember, you fuck.
Let's have another joint.
Filled with cosplay, shapely pecs, whatever it is you dream of. All your fantasies are here. Let's start off with a very, very simple mod. The extraordinary main menu replacer that is immersive and futuristic at the same time, and now with new music that is immersive and futuristic at the same time. Version 1.0.0.69. That's right, this is such an advanced mod. It took 69 iterations to get to this penultimate form. And here it is, in all its to be near ultimate glory. That is, for some reason, playing music from Divinity Original Sin. While, of course, keep in mind, being the loading screen for the Elder Scrolls 6 Skyrim. That's such a futuristic concept that somehow there are two versions. The one where you died and went to heaven, and this is what you saw. And then the one without any MB, then it looks a lot less holy for sure. What's that? This is the greatest mod you've ever seen in your entire life, and you need more? Say no more, fam. He also has a follow-up to this insanely popular mod called Super Hot Cosplayer Loading Screens that will blow your mind and dick. JP2GMD. Now, I can't speak for my dick because it has a mind of its own, but my mind has certainly been blown here. This adds over 180 images of hot cosplay girls to your loading screen, clocking in at just shy of half a gigabyte of data, guaranteed to make you completely forget that you're actually playing a fantasy RPG developed by Bethesda involving Nords and Civil War. I mean, just one look and Nier Automata bending over here, and I'm just like, Skyrim? What? Civil War? Who? Wait, what was I doing again? Right. Let me open up an incognito browser. And here's the part of the video where about 50% of you are about to leave instantly. And it's not because of some crazy, degenerate shit I'm about to show you that's absolutely disgusting. No, most of you are here for that. That's what you've come to expect. It's because what I'm about to show you are men. Lots and lots of muscular men. Look, we here at MXR Mods are not sexist, okay? This is the adult mod show, not the exclusively adult woman-only mod show. You see, men deserve to be sexy too. This is highly improved male body overhaul, with 464 endorsements. It's pretty much the male equivalent to the CBBE body. The female body overhaul clocking in at just 69,000 endorsements. Nice. That actually seems kind of low. Oh wait, that's the special edition. Legendary edition has 383,690 endorsements. Nice. I mean, sure, 464 might not be huge, but big things come in small packages. In this case, big things definitely come from small packages. So, like CBBE, you can use
Pause it. Let's head to bed in my crib, in my compound. Fuck you then. Let's head to bed. Let's head to bed, wake up, chill on the balcony outside. Oh fuck. My room. Head to bed. $7 in the morning. Let's go downstairs, my guy. Let's go out here. Chill on the fucking balcony, my guy.
Use this body slide. The three main archetypes here are Hugh, the somewhat chubby and overweight body type, the Hideo body type, which is a skinnier body, and the Hassan body type, which is a muscular body. Now, who knows where he got the inspirations from? Potentially Hideo Kojima for the skinny body type, maybe Hassan, the Twitch streamer, for the muscular archetype. Hugh Hefner? I don't know, maybe he was like chubby when he was younger. Anyways, this mod has near CBBE levels of customization, but for men. I'm talking about the ability to sculpt your man to absolute perfection, or any man you can even imagine on this earth. I can already see the hordes of young women rushing to recreate Chris Hemsworth in their Skyrim. Sorry, correction, young gay men rushing to recreate Chris Hemsworth in their Skyrim. We're talking about the size, the gravity, the width, the flatness, the different positioning, the mass, the sternum height, the sternum depth. Now, I'm sure CBBE like to customize women's nipples to an extent that you can never even imagine in a million years. But for men, getting a customized areola size, it's like we're living in the year 2200. What a time to be alive. I'm so glad that humanity has gotten this far. Now, of course, if you can't be bothered to customize your character's very own butt crack,
let's have a joint for today.
I understand, okay? It's pretty gay to do that for many hours at a time. Then you can just opt to use one of the presets. For example, the daddy one, or why not try out the mic or the jack. Now, what I did notice, however, was that across the board, these bodies tended to be on the thicker side of things. These guys are rocking hair bodies with massive thighs, akin to the ones you'd find from the females off of the R-Thideology Reddit. And don't even get me started on the trunk, you know. Even if you didn't play with the butt sliders that much, like, these dudes got trunk, okay? They have a trunk. Now, if you choose the mic preset, the most basic looking preset, most people in the game are not going to be looking too much different. They're going to be looking pretty normal, with the exception of maybe HUD. You know, putting sensor bars in post-production on top of the video is a complete waste of time. When there are brilliant armor mods, just Katie's wardrobe sensor bar. Where's this mod been all my life? How have I spent countless hours censoring the enormous milkers that these people place in their mods? Those days are over. Putting in keyframes using editing software, it's no longer necessary. Throw away your Sony Vegas. Throw away your Adobe Premiere. And just get this, okay? Perfect solution, demonetized. But MXR, you can do so much more with editing software. You can choose what sensor you want. Bitch, you can do that here too. Todd Howard, you got it, fam. Shit, even branded for your own merchandise store. You know, start labeling your goddamn followers. It's even completely body slidable if you want some kind of like attempted censor. If you have like a thing for people failing to censor. Next up we have a fascinating mod, and it's called Assimilation. The description reads, Nate and Nora are great fighters, and completely valuable to the factions in the Commonwealth. Thus, if the player has sex, then the partner of that faction may assimilate them into that faction by changing their looks. Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me, and the mod does exactly what it set out to deliver. Head to the subway, meet a triggerman, and fall in love, do things that grown folks do, and you are now a triggerman. Or at least you look like you belong in that crowd. It's very, very interesting. quick,
Fresh
they're
pie.
good, they're clean, they're kind, and even pick up some tattoos on the way as well. Maybe the raider lifestyle causes you to make some very, very poor decisions with your life. Now, the other thing that happens is the more you do it, and the more assimilations you accomplish, the more your body will transform. You're probably wondering what other matter. Just look at her body. It's like teen girls going through puberty, but amplify that like 20 times. You know, at some point, these babies are going to have some kind of lift off, and you're going to fly this stratosphere and just explode. Now, I understand when you become lovers with someone, and you get in a relationship, you adopt their style, you know, you start becoming more like that person, you get bigger. But a lot of these associations are definitely not relationships, and you are still of your free will, so not exactly sure what's going on. Next up, we have a mod called Human Resources, and it basically allows you to use humans as resources. Of course, that's putting it quite gently. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is enslave people, okay? Now, to do that, you're going to need an enslavement baton and an enslavement kit. You're also going to need a table and a human resources manager. And this is like a little human resources dashboard where you'll manage your humans. Next, you're going to want to kill some people, okay? You're going to want to kill some people and enslave them. Now, the other thing you can do is you can also go to the newly added slave market. Now, this is just a really wholesome area where you can relax, get a drink, chill out, enslave some people, watch people get enslaved in front of you, and perform their slave duties right there in the establishment. It's very interesting and very graphic, very, very holy shit. And you know what's just really great about this establishment is they actually let you sample the goods. You know, they have them full on display, and it's try before you buy. Really customer oriented, really focused on the customer experience, and I think that's really important for a small business owner. You know, all their customers seem very satisfied, very, very satisfied. You can try out some of their devices on the terminal. You can actually sell the slaves that you've gotten for some gold, or even restock on slaves that you need. Now, with these slaves, you can start making money of your own and start putting them to work. So I started my own small business. You know, I put down customer attractors. I would put down advertisements to attract people to my new establishment. I spent hours making the place look cozy, ambient, inviting, and then it bugged out, and I had to restart, so I put less effort in the second one. But sure enough, the Commonwealth started noticing my hard work. I garnered new customers. I became an entrepreneur. Every customer came in and left completely satisfied. And I made a great earning that I could reinvest into my business, whether it be human resources or improving the establishment. Everything was going so incredibly swell until they started dying. That's right. I would just be managing my human resources in my terminal, and then I would hear screams. And then the number of my resources would go down. I would go outside, find business going as usual, and then 3 seconds later they'd die. It didn't make any sense. I would leave the establishment and find corpses, dead bodies all over the ground. I would replace my human resources with brand new ones, and then step outside just to find out that they died. Now, getting replacements really isn't easy because you have to train them, which requires a lot of vigorous training. About 10 times. Okay, you gotta train them about 10 times. Anyways, I ran out of business, and that's that. Next up, we have a mod called Bump Ride. In the Lover's Lab world of initiating romantic interactions,
which I've never joined.
From extremely convoluted and incredibly fucked up backstories and all that rival some of the top hentais of our generation to bumping into people. Okay, simply bumping and making one physical touch is enough to spur a romantic interaction. Right? I'm sure this is how a lot of men wish reality were, especially in their high school or college, but that's not how that works, and that would be incredibly wrong. So, here we are in Fallout. Head into Good Neighbor. Oh look, Finn's threatening to cut you. Oh no, I accidentally bumped into him. All of a sudden, hormones raging, bump uglies, Hancock murders him. I guess there's something to be said about about the intensity and the urgency, which some people might enjoy. And there's just something incredibly amazing about interrupting incredibly important story events by simply bumping into them. Wild, bro! It's like, whoops, and I'm pregnant. Now, keep in mind this is also only for friendly NPCs, which is good, makes sense. You don't just bump into mortal enemies and they're just like, alright, which honestly wouldn't shock me if that were a thing anyways, but you can get around that by using Wasteland Whisper.
Push it. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning, head out. Look around California. 7 in the morning. Put this in here. I am not gonna need it. I just don't need it. Okay, let's head out and walk around California, I guess. May as well go somewhere. Bush, what's up? One of the mayors of someone wanna meet you at Havana Town. Okay, someone wanna meet you at Havana Town. Okay, got it. I'll go there now. Okay, good. See you, boss. See ya. Let's head to Havana Town. So, here we are at Havana Town. Huh? Here we are at Havana Town. There we are. Here we are at Havana Town. Halt! Who goes there? Yeah, hey, my name is Isaac and... Oh, what? Go on in. Thanks. Cool. Construction site area. This is a town. Hell yeah. Let's chill here, I guess. Let's play and smoke.
I think this is what you would call a weeb's
Smoke
room.
some weed.
I then found this room, which looked like another room out of Portal, except you have to create a desert online, but you can't deny that female armor from that new Viking class is pretty decently spectacular. I mean, if you're gonna import any armor from BDOR, this is it, fam. What beats this, guys? Have you seen the underboob, fellas? This is the best. It's just the best. He made the right choice. Now let's get some more. Get any more Lover's Lab than that. Except for this last one. The Arsenic Haru Bondage Conversion. The outfit is pretty much just a bunch of belts tied on to various limbs of your body. That's essentially all it is. But the best part is it's actually an accessory. So you can put this over anything. Your Tuesday best. Your Sunday service outfit. Your wedding outfit. Okay, it's really not getting any better, to be honest. Oftentimes when it comes to the website Lover's Lab, there isn't a lot of love. And when I say love, it's just...
Pause it. there's an office area. Come in. Yeah, I'd like to rent a room, please. For sure, how many days? Just 7 days. Cool, there'll be 20 red caps. Here. Okay, cool. Here's the key. Thanks. Okay, my room should be up here. My room should be somewhere here, basically. Cool. Kitchen, dinner table, bedroom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy. Press play, I guess.
Just a lot of debauchery. The last episode was Sanguine's debauchery. Whatever happened to love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Anyways, that's going on a cringe comp. This one is called Sex Lab Eager NPCs. Be a Casanova, not a Marquis de Sade. Meanwhile, a dude is, what is even fucking going on here? First of all,
Pause it, I guess. Head to bed. Seven in the morning. 7 in the morning. Let's head out, I guess. Let's go chill over here, buddy. Press play, dog.
pretty much establish romantic relationships with the majority of NPCs. For example, hello friend, you're looking lovely today. Of course, depending on your speech skill, gender preference, and many other factors, your results may vary. Success usually results in various non-Christ-like dialogue options, including more, I want, and no complaints. This ability to raise relationship standings can also be carried over to other factors, like for example the theme quest. Instead of doing boring, you might wake up to notice Ysolda, Wonder Woman, and Iona having crawled in bed with you. They're all entangled, moaning softly as they kiss and rub each other passionately. What will you do? Join them? Watch them? Stop them? It was an easy choice. Stop them. Let me change into a male first, right? It's just not going to work out without at least, you know. And then I went to sleep that night knowing that I not missed out on anything exciting and remained a man of God. There are also surprise events, say, when you clear dungeons or even kill a dragon. Alright, good job, team. Put the dragon down. Use dragon souls. Bones will do good for our purses. Bags. Wait, what the fuck is this? What is going on? That's my Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman! No. Hold on a second, that's like 5 people. Wait, that's not how it's supposed to go. How is that possible? There's no way that's possible. Mother of God! Is curing anything. This is only gonna make things worse. And finally, there's also another feature called mounted exposure, which basically means when you ride your horse, you'll arrive
Let's have another
to a destination and arrive somewhere else, if you know what I'm saying. That's it for this video. There's an uncensored version on a Patreon. There's a link down below. We are now in the thick of Lover's Lab. Perhaps we've even seen the majority of the mods so far. It's insane, but still hanging in there strong. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Looking for some cheap games? Check out g2a.com and use the code MXR to get 3% cash back. Link down below.
It's been a while, but it's finally time to go back to Lover's Lab and explore once again what that place has been up to. Chances are you don't want to know. Every fiber in your being is telling you no. It's something in your heart, or maybe it's your dick, it's telling you yes. And so we shall listen to our little buddies, because that's what men do. And of course, I wanted to start with something light, so we begin with Sky Draenei add-on, which is supposed to expand upon the Sky Draenei race that was released on this person's Twitter. So I got into game and created my very own Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. It's just the bimbo race. My bad. So I noticed I actually had two Draenei Races. The first one described them as space goats, pretty accurate. The second one described them as the Draenei hail from the planet of Vargas, a distant star in the sky. And basically, they're the hot space goats from World of Warcraft. Also, the males are extinct now, because this is Skyrim and they're simply not allowed here. I chose the first one because I think it looked better, and I think I chose correctly. I had about a couple thousand styles to choose from in terms of hair. I chose number 644 because scrolling any further would crash my game. After that, I took off her clothes. She came with Draenei underwear from World of Warcraft. This pleased the nut. It was also physics enabled, which... No! And
we have never joined.
Why didn't Bethesda allow this from the beginning? Wouldn't it have saved their own workers tons of time and thus money? Oi, admins Gomuiante says, November 11, 2011. That's when this feature should have been available. Oh! Then I found a mod called Animation Limit Crash Fixed. It seemed like the perfect mod for me at the time because I was experiencing a ton of crashes. I suspected was due to the growing number of sex mods I've been downloading. Million downloads. Compared to Blubos, that's almost 2.5 times the amount of downloads. But this is the most up-to-date remastered version and for special edition. Look, crafting in Skyrim can be an unorganized, inefficient, massive waste of time. This mod adds filters with the help of Sky UI. Filtered by material.
Pause it. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning and chill. My room is on the second floor. My room should be... This is my room? I think this is my room here. Yeah, it is. Or maybe no, it's not. It's another room. Is this my room? I think it is. Yep, it is. Seven in the morning. Chill up there again and smoke and watch, you know. Press play.
Filter by style, filter by item type. It's really that easy, except for your bikini mods. Apparently bikinis fall into every category, and I completely agree. There's no time when they're inappropriate. The mod makes things previously not craftable. Useful things like torches, wood cutter's axe, pickaxes. Sure, these things are abundant everywhere, but why not have the option to craft them? There's an absolute shit ton of new jewelry. You now have more circlets to choose from than you can ever possibly imagine using after 69,696 playthroughs. And that's mainly because helmets are pretty shit and we all play female characters and spend way too much time making them look uncomfortably attractive and picking out the right hairstyle out of the hundreds and thousands that are available. Circlets even made out of brand new gemstones like peridot and aquamarine. And semi-precious stones like opal, onyx, and amber that you can now mine and refine and even possibly combine with the newly added alloys like calcinium, an alloy of moonstone and copper, and galatite, an alloy of steel and quicksilver. Got 1,000 gold bars because you're the Skyrim equivalent of Bruce Wayne? Yeah, you can process them one by one if you're a pussy that doesn't have this mod. Because with this mod, you can craft 10 at a time. Your Batman should be railing hoes and fighting crime, not married to a smelter. Got all this crappy gear from the people you've slain? Take them to a crafting station and deconstruct them for scrap. And this mod does pretty much a zillion other things. So if you're into crafting, you really can't go wrong. Next up, we have a new alternate start for the mod Live Another Life Alternate Start. And it's called War Times, A Daughter's Tale. I am a young daughter in a family struggling to survive a wartime. No one is safe during a war. Man, woman, or child. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? The mod aims to offer an alternative, hyper-realistic,
another joy for the day
that could be very possible in a time of war. On the table was a diary pointing the dire situation I was in, and that my father wasn't actually my father. He was my stepfather. I've seen this plot before. It seemed as though tensions were high. My mother was sick, and my father was unhappy with the marriage. And I noticed something really interesting. Oftentimes, I was offered two options, which at first glance seemed very similar, but were actually very different. On one hand, I would refer to him as my father. On the other, I would refer to him as a lazy fat fuck. I can even mutter things under my breath. I was sure that how you know this mod is on. If they look like they would fare longer than 30 seconds, you need to haul your ass over to the Nexus and get a skimpier version of whatever the fuck they're wearing, because you're doing it wrong, alright? Look, when Belle comes into first period with yoga pants and spaghetti straps, you need to be prepared for that, alright? I'm just saying, I'm doing this for your own good. Your man cherry's too important. Now that there's so much skin out there that...
Which part is it? Head inside the crib, head to bed, wake up in the morning, chill. My room, my room, my room. This must be my room. Let's head to bed. 7 in the morning. Let's go chill out now. Outside. And smoke. Let's go chill out here. Watch and yeah.
Food cleaner than Walt's crystal meth and got fucked up somewhere along the lines that allowed her to maintain mammalian glands of the gods.
So we're going for today.
Eating avocado toast, her workout, walking to Starbucks. It's like comparing an Olympic athlete to a gym bro on a dirty bulk. The choice will be easy every time. Now that they all look like heavenly blessed beauties and genetic goddesses, it's time to make the move in ways you never thought females would be able to move. With the mod, TBBP animation of Dragonfly. And this makes it so that every female, instead of just standing there like they used to, and like, normal females do, they now twirl around and show off their newly acquired top-tier genetics, accentuating their ungodly hips, struggling to hold the organs, and oh god, no! Oh no, she got so skinny and fit her stomach's literally going inside of itself. Can Stacy do that? I'm kidding, that's kind of gross. This, along with the finesse move mod, will ensure that every single female in Skyrim will develop lumbar lordosis, or in layman's terms Donald Duck movement. Now, sure, you've seen Jessica walk like this in the halls before, but that's not even the final form. You see, this mod has 9 moves, an ascending order of snootiness. That was only level 1. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry about that. Hit move 9, and it's game over. Oh! Oh! What is this, Baywatch? Jessica? I don't know who that is. You walk like this in the halls, you get your ass suspended. Now that every female is irresistibly attractive and constantly sticking their derriere out at you, practically begging for it, it's time to finally give it to them. With the spooning mod! That's right,